Let's do this.
Cassie! Sonia! Breathe, kiddo.
They took Mom. Sonia.
I'll get her. Can we find out where they've gone?
Tarmac B.
On it. Keep her safe.
I see you're streaming too, Sal. Yeah, I see you streaming.
Take her.
What car? Don't know.
You can play that game!
Send another extraction vehicle.
You won't be online long enough for your friends to make it, Pinhead.
Johnny Cage. Cyrax defeated you when you were younger and stronger. As I am his superior, I am yours.
You're forgetting the time I beat Shinnok mano a mano. Oh wait, you were dead when that happened.
Fight.
Whoa! Holy moly, he got me that time. Let's grab him. Oh! Oh, block that. What the fuck? Spam your ass. I don't normally spam, just so you know. What? He's offline.
I only need one take.
Hello,
Okay, hold on
Emily.
one second. Thursday!
We're both streaming.
Okay.
How's you guys? Did he call him Pelica? I bet Brandon's not heard of that yet.
Not my contract. Go back
Feel
to
like means
the
idiot.
Oh, Kirsty,
Yeah.
as of yesterday, or I should say last night,
Yeah.
I watched season 2, episode 6 of Ragnarok, and it was good.
Oh my god, I know. I can watch it over and over
It
again.
was damn good. I'm like, oh my god. I mean, I knew the season after season 1. I was like, I know it's gonna continue to be good in season 2. I was not kidding.
throwback me.
I was right. I was like, yes! Season 2 was absolutely amazing. No bullshit.
I know. I can't wait for the next one.
Dude, season 3 I'm excited for. I can't wait to see where it's gonna go next.
Me too.
Excuse me. Oh, guess what I also watched yesterday?
Wednesday.
No, I actually have a movie that I rented from Gamefly, and I watched it, and I know this is going to sound like a very hot take, because a lot of people did not like this movie, but I watched it, and it had pretty much a fair amount of the original, or a fair amount of the characters from Monster Hunter World, the game, and I watched the movie Monster Hunter. The live-action movie.
That rings a bell.
And it was really fucking good.
Oh my god, you crossed my face.
It, like, Ron Perlman was in it, Mila Jovovich was in it. It was fucking good.
Oh my god.
And I think Tony Jaa was in it. He's a martial arts movie action star. But it's such a good movie. Like, if you don't know anything about the games, or you've only played one, or you never played any of the games, you might like it. But, I mean, I played Monster Hunter World. That's the most of Monster Hunter I've ever played. But, damn it, it was really good. Like, it wasn't, like, 100% the same as the games, because of some of the things that led to specific things in the movie. But for the most part, in the regard of hunting, of the fighting of the monsters and shit, it was good. I actually really enjoyed it. I'm not even kidding. I actually highly enjoyed it. I was really shocked by it. Like, and I know I'm not, I know people are going to say, oh, the movie sucked. It's like, well, yeah, that's your opinion, okay? But I liked it. I'm my own person, and I can like what I like. You know, it's not anyone's decision what I like.
Exactly.
So I personally, for my opinion, I liked it, and I respect that people didn't like it. It's not, I mean, it's not everybody's cup of tea, and not everything is, you know.
Yeah, well, everyone's got
But
their
I
own
actually
opinion.
quite enjoyed it. It was actually really good. It wasn't slow per se, but like it had some moments where things were a little slow to some degree. Like, not the whole movie. Like, it was just like it was the build-up. You know, it was building up to some really epic shit. So it took a little bit of time in the beginning. But as soon as shit started kicking off, which it actually, once it started kicking off, shit kicked off. Like, it kicked off real quick. But it was really fucking good. Like, I'm not gonna say anything about it. Kirsty, I'm going to tell you this, there are some flashing lights at one point, so in this regard, I would not recommend you watch that part.
Streaming member.
Oh, sorry, forgot. I've been away, but I'm still not all here, you know?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Yeah, it's a good movie. It's a good movie all said and done. Like, I enjoyed it. I actually really enjoyed the movie. I'm not kidding. It was really cool. Like, to take me back to, like, playing Monster Hunter World after it first came out, it felt good because, like,
Let's go get
the characters from the Monster Hunter World game, they were in it. not like your character or anything from the game, but like not the player's character, but like the characters from the game itself, like the NPCs and shit that you can talk to. They were in it, and the handler was in it, which was cool. I was really shocked, but they actually had the handler. I forget what he's called. I think it's called the Commander or something. He was in it, and that's who Ron Perlman played. You had like, yeah, I can't remember his fucking name from the game, but he's the dude that like, I think like helps rescue you in Monster Hunter World, help you get to the base.
Thanks.
And then like learn how to craft weapons and shit. It's so cool. Like I was really shocked, but like it had a whole lot to it. It even had a few of the other characters from Monster Hunter World, and I was really happy they had them in it. Now I don't know if any of them died, or if they lived or whatever. I don't know. There are some spots where you find things to be a little. But all in all said and done, it was a good movie. Like, I actually highly enjoyed it. Not gonna lie, I actually really fucking enjoyed it. It was definitely one of my favorite things to watch. Like, it's not my most favorite movie, but it's definitely I would say it's in my top 15 movies. It was good. It was good, all said and done. And if you can deal with stuff in the movie that happen, like that you just like, one of those iffy, kind of cool either way, then I'd recommend it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I really enjoy it. Like, and I'm gonna buy it. Like, I can't buy it from GameFly because apparently these days you can't buy a movie from GameFly anymore when it comes to renting them. I don't know why. I have
Can you
no
not
clue
buy
why
it off
that's
like
a thing.
Amazon or something?
Why are you here?
Huh?
Can you not do it like on Amazon or something? Buy it off there.
Well, I mean, I can, but I looked on Walmart, and I'm probably gonna get it off Walmart.com mainly for the fact that I've already got I've got an Amazon account, but I can actually get it from Walmart at the moment for a fairly decent deal for Blu-ray and DVD, I think. So when I get paid again, or if I've got enough money at some point, I'm gonna definitely buy it. Mainly because I really found it to be a good movie. Excuse me, but me personally, people hated the live action Super Mario movie, right? With John Leguizamo, crap, I forget his name. The guy that played Mario in the movie, like.
I can't remember, but
people actually didn't like that movie all that much. I highly enjoyed it.
I haven't seen it yet.
The live-action Mario movie?
Yeah, no, I've not seen it yet. I know Jack Black is
That came out in like the 90s and shit, I think.
Oh, I thought you meant the new one. I'm sorry.
No, live action. When I say live action, I mean with real people acting, not the animated.
I thought you meant
not the one with Chris in it. Nah. No, Bob Hoskins. That's his fucking name. Yeah, Bob Hoskins played Mario in the live action movie from the 90s. I know this is another hot take because a lot of people who saw the live action movie in the 90s didn't like it. But me growing up when I was a kid and I was growing up, I learned to like things that other people didn't. Mainly because I have a healthy respect for some shit, And I actually like the live action 90s Super Mario movie. It was a really good movie. I actually really enjoyed it. Hell, I bought the fucking movie. I got it on DVD. That ought to tell you how much I like the live action Super Mario movie. The Super Mario Brothers movie was fucking awesome. John Leguizamo was fucking funny as Luigi, so. But yeah. And Dennis Hopper was in it too, oddly enough. King Koopa. And actually, as of about a week or so back, I found out that the king of the Mushroom Kingdom, or whatever they called it in the movie, that the slime that had some stuff happen was actually King Bowser. His name was actually fucking Bowser. So, even though there were some changes that were not exactly the same as the game,
it was still good.
the 90s movie, I actually really enjoyed it. I know a lot of, how'd you like this shit or something, right? Like I said, I grew up watching movies that kids these days, or some people these days, don't have a respect for. You know? There's like, oh, that sucked, and they like to shit all over it, right? Thing is, I'm not super picky on what I like and what I don't like. I'm actually fairly, like, I like a lot of shit people don't. And it's mainly because I have a healthy respect for how it was made. Not as in, like, the story or anything. Like, how hard it is to make stuff like that. You know, people have to go through stunts and a whole bunch of other goddamn shit. And it's not just that, but I do sometimes like the story depending on the situation. And people are like, well, that was shit. The special effects were shit and all that. It's like, I don't care. I actually enjoy that kind of thing. I like campy, cheesy shit. So I think it's why I love 80s action movies, because those were just fucking cheesy as shit, but they were, like, the one-liners, everything. But they were so good. And they still are in my mind. And for that reason, I actually have a healthy respect for movies and like movies that people don't like. So, I don't know. I'm not really what you call picky when it comes to movies. You know what I mean?
I'm not quite picky, but as long as I enjoy it, you know?
Yeah. It's one of those things where everyone's different. I get that. But I'm not what you call picky when it comes to movies.
Not even really.
There's some movies like Morbius. I couldn't stand that fucking movie. This is one thing I can definitely agree with a lot of people on. It was trash. It was shit. Like, I don't like to shit on movies, but that movie was goddamn bad. Jared Leto just doesn't need to act. He's really not a good actor.
I totally agree.
Like, I'm not trying to say he's a bad person. I don't know him personally, but his acting, he has no skill in acting.
Yeah.
Once again, a hot take. People probably do like his acting, but
it's easy, like, to play the Joker, right? How can he not know how to play the Joker properly?
Dude, Jack Nicholson, and I know this is gonna sound obvious, but even Heath Ledger did great as the Joker.
Oh my god, Heath Ledger was the best Joker. Just shame he passed away.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, Jack Nicholson was a good Joker.
Yeah, oh totally. He was really good as well.
He played his own version. Like, they both played their own version of crazy when it came to the Joker, but they were both good in their own way, you know?
Yeah, I totally agree.
So, and that's the thing, you can't compare the two versions of the Joker. It was Jack Nicholson and Heath Ledger. You just can't compare them, because they're both good in their own way. Like, you just can't. It's an unfair comparison, because you can't compare one to the other. You know, it's an impossible task. Like, there's people that are like, I could compare it. It's like, well, you can try, but they're both good in their own way. Like, it's an unfair comparison, because Heath Ledger had his own version of crazy. And he did it really well. Jack Nicholson did his own version of crazy pretty damn well.
Oh my god.
And it's like, totally. It's just an unfair comparison, because they're both good in their own way.
The flowers, the dead flowers in the present, that was amazing when he acted that part.
I liked it when Jack Nicholson, when he was playing Joker, how he had that acid spitting flower, right, on his lapel. How he just made it squirt and it, like, missed. I think, if I remember correctly, he tried to hit Batman with it or something. He tried to hit someone with it or something. Yeah. And it hit the wall and it melted the wall.
I
And you know
remember
this
that.
thing about Tim Burton's Batman? They weren't afraid to kill the Joker off. They killed him off at the end of the first movie.
Yeah.
So, like, that's the one time I can say they act like, and Batman technically was the one that killed him because he hooked Joker's leg with his grappling hook to the statue. The fall killed him, but it was Batman's like actions that caused it. So for Batman to have actually killed someone in that movie, which would be the Joker, was like that was like people wouldn't believe it, and they probably didn't at first. They're like, oh, they killed him. What the hell? But like, it was one of those movies where I'm like, you know what?
You get surprised at the end. One of those
It was
movies where you get
definitely
surprised
a
at the end.
twist ending, like to some degree,
Definitely.
because you thought, oh, Joker's gonna get away and Batman's gonna have to fight him again. Nope. He attaches his grappling hook, the grappling part to Joker's leg and the statue. The statue falls, Joker dies, and goddamn, like it was a hell of an ending. It was a hell of an ending. And I mean, honestly, if any way, I mean, there probably could have been better ways Joker could have gone out in that movie. But in the regard of like how they did it for the time, how Tim Burton did it, it was a pretty good way to send off the Joker, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, hell, and Batman Returns, also another Michael Keaton Batman movie.
Yeah.
Penguin died.
Speak. You've earned the chance.
They were not afraid to kill off the villain.
Shao Kahn has
They really weren't.
peoples against one another for millennia. And
Then again,
the honor
Tim
of
Burton's Batman movies
we
were
must fight for
pretty dark for the time,
not with
you know?
Yeah.
Tim Burton in general has made some dark movies, but,
Oh no. But every movie he's made
I'll
has
make
been
sure you
amazing.
sit at Kotal's
well, think about this. Edward Scissorhands. If you remember that movie,
Baraka.
I
you
remember
remember
it.
the ending of it,
Slave,
the guy who was
Khan's
raising
trusted ally.
Edward had given him scissor hands, right? But
Yeah.
he wanted to
I
make
remember
real
it.
hands, or a specific kind of hand, that he could use to actually touch stuff and hold stuff without hurting people,
We'll
you know?
ask him together.
But before he can actually
That's
attach
that's
them...
how he got off the ground, I think. That was what's made him Johnny Depp
Yeah.
and him most famous. Although Chocolate
See,
wasn't
before,
bad with
that's
Johnny
the thing,
Depp.
before he could give Edward the hands and attach them to him,
He
the
died.
dude who was raising him and watching out for him
died,
had
yeah.
died at the end of the movie, and it's like...
It looked like he was
God
100 years
damn.
old.
That's the thing about Tim Burton. He's not afraid to kill off a character. That's what you got to give the guy mad respect for. He's not afraid to kill off a character in any of his movies. Plus, he makes some really good in-depth movies. Like, come on, man. Animated, live action, doesn't matter. He has done some amazing shit with movies. Like, no lie. The dude has made some great fucking movies. Like I said, he's not afraid to kill people off in a movie either, which is pretty damned impressive. So, I'm willing to give Tim Burton the benefit of the doubt. Like, he is a really good filmmaker. He's like, holy shit, dude. For him to be able to kill off a character no fucks given, whether it be Batman, fucking Edward Scissorhands, doesn't matter. Like, he can make it a cool death, he can make it a sad death. He's got a wide range of making movies, and he's really good at it.
We have to admit, every single one is amazing, and I think Edward Scissorhands movie got him started in his
Right?
career.
Sorry.
My
I think the dude's mowing our lawn right now.
exactly
okay.
like you.
Didn't actually realize he got here. I told us a minute ago. I
barely
him
hear
zip
him.
past my window a minute ago. He's on a riding mower mowing, you know.
Oh, I love ride-on mowers.
But,
Get the job easier done as well.
oh yeah. Well, depending on the way the angle and all that. I've got a sloping yard, and where the AC unit
Oh
is,
my,
there's
our house used to be like that.
there's a small hill that's really steep near the AC unit, and it's really steep, so getting on that shit with a riding mower just isn't happening, so. But yeah, when it comes to movies, a lot of people would disagree with me on what I like, but you know, that's their right as a human being to disagree, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of movies, guess what I also saw recently?
What?
You know who Jason Statham is, right?
Yeah, doesn't everyone?
Well, it's funny. I watched a movie with him in it. It's called The Meg. The Meg
Oh yes,
is...
they got a new Meg coming out. It's a shark movie.
I know, I saw the trailer. That's what... And I rented. I wasn't able to afford to buy the movie.
Yeah.
But I rented it on Amazon Video. And I watched it, and I'm like, oh my god, this is really good. And, like, I really enjoyed it. I saw the trailer for the second fucking movie. No bullshit. I saw that, and I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be amazing. Because Jason Statham goes action hero again, and gets to fight giant megalodons, and gets to fucking whoop ass. And it's not just gonna be megalodons this time, it's gonna be a whole bunch of shit. A whole bunch of undersea creatures. So, he's gonna have a fight ahead of him, and there's gonna be more than one megalodon, and it's gonna be so cool. I'm excited. I can't wait to see that movie. I think it's called Meg 2, the French or something like that.
That's right.
It looks like it's gonna be really fucking good. Actually watching that trailer made me want to go. Made me want to actually watch the first movie to catch up. And fortunately, it wasn't high priced on the rental. It was actually, I think, half off on the rental for renting it on